Hi, this is Richard with MyWheelAdapters.com. I've got a customer that's run into a unique situation that I'm trying to figure out a way out of. What it is, it's a Ford truck. Okay, a Ford truck, a 6-lug Ford truck, uses this lug nut like this. Okay, it's a tapered seat, but it's large. Okay, this is a 7/8 head on here, and it's got this ridge around it that the center cap pops onto. So you got 6 of these lug nuts, and the center cap pops over the ridges on this lug nut in order to hold it on, and it's 14x2 is the thread size here. And there is no other option on this type of lug nut that I know of except for this 14x2 thread. Now, the problem is that I sold him a set of adapters, and he wanted to put the wheels, the Ford factory wheels that use this lug nut, onto the adapters that I sold him. But the adapters have a smaller stud in them. Let me grab one here. This is a 12mm stud, and this kind of stud is in the adapter, and it's just too small. It just fits right over it. Okay, so we're not going to get this lug nut to fit the studs that are sticking out on his adapter any kind of way. Okay, so if we put a smaller lug nut than this, the center cap won't stay on. Now, this is what's called a double threaded lug nut. I'm trying to get it where you can see it here. Not the greatest of this up close stuff, but there's threads on the outside right here. Okay, and of course threaded on the inside, but there's threads on the outside here where you can screw something like this cap on. Okay, this is for a Chevrolet setup. Okay, but this style lug nut has been used for years to hold center caps on, and also just little lug covers like this by GM. And so aftermarket, we can get this same lug nut. It looks the same on the outside, but the inside we can get in different sizes. So I can get the size like this, looks like this on the outside, to fit the studs on the adapters. Okay, but that still doesn't, the outside of that lug nut, the head is the same size as this one, but down here where this ring and the cap would pop on is not the same size. Okay, so we're going to do a little creative engineering with what I have available to try to make it to where that I can use a lug nut like this to hold on a center cap that would normally be on this lug nut. So I'm going to take this, screws on to this lug nut. Okay, it's not actually for this lug nut specifically, because it can, this style cap with this extra little ridge down here came on a dually lug nut, GM dually lug nut, big washer built-in deal here, and then this went on, screws onto there when it's on the vehicle to hold the center cap or the hubcap onto the truck. Okay, but the outside threads are right to fit this lug nut that I can get in the right size for the adapter. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my handy little Dremel tool and cut this I'm going to cut this off right around here. Okay. The reason I'm going to do that is because this bottom ring is, let me get it there, it's real close. If you look at it, if I can get it, camera to focus right there, it's real close to the same size. This ring here is real close to the same size as that one. So I'm hoping this will be close enough to use to pop the center cap on. Now I'm going to cut this one off, and then I'll show you how it all goes together.